And we're back. We're in the jungle. We got some monkeys and we got some penguins. Well, a penguin, and I shall call him Francis because I can. So we're going to jump right back into our Discord tutorial here. Let's get the screen share cranking. Let's see. Where did Discord go? Come back, Discord. There you are. Share. And today we're going to be going over how to bold, italics, underline, strike through, and other various things you can do. So basically, Discord's markdown system uses syntax or certain keys on your keyboard, allowing for effects like bold. So bold is asterisk, asterisk, and then whatever you want to say, and then you enclose it with asterisk, asterisk. And as you can see by the example, the text is indeed bolded. So you can't put spaces when you start. So if we did, oh, look, all spoilers, ha 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 ha. If we put a space here or here, it could potentially break it. It's definitely going to break it if we put it between the asterisks. So we basically just want to enclose our asterisks, which is fun to say, around the text we want. It could be more than one word. It could be several words. So text, but I wanted more. See how it makes it all bold? So basically think of it as a wrapper, beginning wrapper and an ending wrapper. So whatever you enclose in said wrapper, that's how it's going to appear. So for those unfamiliar with the keyboard, the asterisk symbol is if you hold down Shift and the numerical number 8 on your keyboard, and that will produce an asterisk. So let's get rid of these. Pretend like I didn't do it yet. And we would do Shift, hold down the Shift key, and then tap the asterisk, type whatever you want to say, and hold down Shift again, type the asterisk, type the asterisk. Man, that is really difficult to say, especially in a row. So italics. That is pretty much the exact same thing, except it is a single asterisk. So we'll get rid of these again. And since we're already at the end, we'll do Shift asterisk and Shift asterisk. And thus we have italics. Now, if we wanted to do both, that is just triple asterisk. It's getting harder to say. It really is. So Shift asterisk, Shift asterisk, Shift asterisk, and Shift asterisk, Shift asterisk, and Shift asterisk. The asterisks. I need a dictation coach, apparently. Next is strike through. So if we wanted to strike something through like we have here, that is a key on our keyboard called the tilde key, and it takes two of them. So we're going to backspace these, and the tilde key is located by the number 1, but again, you're going to have to hold down Shift and tap tilde and tilde again. Remember, no spaces. So Shift tilde, Shift tilde, Shift tilde, and Shift tilde. Much easier to say. We probably should have started with that one. Um, and again, it's by the number 1 on your keyboard. So let's say we wanted to bold italics. We don't have underline here, but we'll add that in a second. And strike through. Let's add some underline. Bam. Is that gonna do it? Haha. So I have created a monstrosity, and it looks like a bunch of seagulls on the beach. It's amazing and pretty, and I like it. So let's go on down to underline itself. Um, and again, that is going to be 2 of the symbol, and the symbol is the underline, which is just Shift and to the right of the 0, or the minus sign, or to the left of the plus sign. Anyway, we're going to go with 0. So let's get rid of these to make it not underlined. And again, hold down Shift and then underline, underline. And then again, Shift, underline, underline. We have now underlined. And again, if you want to create more emphasis, you can make it bold. So now it's bold and underlined. So get rid of that. There are some other formatting options. So if we wanted to use spoiler, that is going to be the pipe symbol. Again, two of them. And how that looks, we'll show what they all look like in a minute because they're not going to see these symbols. They're just going to see the effects of what you did with these keyboard symbols. It's going to gray it out. And until they click on it, it is spoiler free. So let's say you're talking about a book and you wanted to give the synopsis and the ending because you're a bad person and you want to tell somebody the ending of a book they haven't read. Again, bad person. But anyway, you could make it spoiler free by wrapping it around in the pipes. And those that have already read the book, sure, they'll want to click it because they already know how it ends. Good for them. They've read the book. But let's see. We'll get rid of these so you can see what it looks like. And again, we are going to do shift, and this is right above the enter key. If you got a different layout keyboard, I cannot help you. I only deal with normal keyboards. Yeah, and that's going to wrap it in that. And see how the whole block is kind of gray? It's going to be a solid gray block, and they're not even going to see the word text. Other basic text formatting, I mean, I just kind of went over what the bold, italics, and bold and italics did. Strike through. Again, with our tildes. And let's see. Yep, double pipes. Inline code. Okay, these are backtick marks. Remember where our tilde button was? That's to the left of number one. This is without the shift. So basically, get rid of these. Boom. Broke it already. Ha ha ha. Remember, it's going to need it around the entire text. We would just do backtick, and then here's where we want to end it. Backtick. Single one will do, as will a double, and as will a triple. They all cause different effects. So if I do just one, oh, maybe I just needed one. Okay, just needed one. And the triple will do what it does here. So that would just be backtick. It's already done, but let's just say I didn't do the front. Backtick. And that is pretty much how you do that. So what does it all look like? Before I do that, let's say I'm going to upload this to the Discord and pin it in the chatter symbol for those who are already in the Discord and need to reference this. I put it as a PDF document because once I hit enter here, you're not going to see the symbols and you'll have no idea what I've done unless you reference this video. So I've uploaded this document. So how you upload the document is you hit the plus symbol and you hit upload file. And it'll open up your web browser. You select the file of choice and it'll mark it here. There are size limitations. Basic Discord is 10 megabytes. So anything 10 megabytes, if you're a free user, will upload automatically. I believe Nitro gives you a 50 megabyte limitation. So we'll go ahead and hit enter on that and look at what we've done. All right. So did I hit enter? There we go. Yeah, see, you don't see the asterisks around the text. You just see the effects. Like this is bold, this is italics, and this is bold and italics. Then you got your strike through, and then your bold, underline, and strike through. Remember how crazy that looked? And this is the effects of that. Let's take a look at that. And to hit edit, if it's a recent message, you can just hit your up arrow and it'll take you back into edit mode. But if it was not your last message, how you would do that is you would hit the triple dots. There's a lot of functionality with these triple dots. And you would find where it says edit message and you'd hit edit. So your most recent, you could hit the up arrow. And for anything later than your last message, you would need to find your message and hit the triple dots and select edit message. Um, so yeah, not everything is written is permanent. It can change inside the Discord. And I think that is going to do it for this Discord lesson. And let's wave goodbye to our penguin friend Francis in the jungle, as I'm sure he's going to assassinate those two monkeys in the corner, as this is what needs to be done. Why it needs to be done doesn't matter. It's a penguin issue. Feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you on in the Discord.